Pay attention, I hope that you listen, 'cause I let my guard down. Right now I'm completely defenseless. For your eyes only.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your Wednesday guy, Dalyn, and this week's topic we are talking about Rise for Ryan. And before I jump into it, I just want to apologize for the bad quality of my camera, but my wife took the HD camera, and I mean, this is an HD camera, but it's just not as good as my other camera, so just wanted to apologize in advance. But okay, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this week's topic, which is Rise for Ryan. And if you watched any of the other guys' videos, you would know that Ryan is a young man who is transgender, and he was suffered some physical and mental abuse from his biological mother. And fortunately for Ryan, he was able to remove himself from the situation, or be removed from the situation, and he was placed with a wonderful foster family. And if you follow him on Instagram or Facebook, you would see that his foster mom is really, really awesome, and she supports him. And I'm just really happy for Ryan that he was able to get the support and the love that he deserves. And it's really unfortunate that this is a topic that gets overlooked in the trans community, but it is something that happens a lot. As teenagers, our parents are very I guess you would say strict, and they want what's best for us, and sometimes they try to live their lives through us. So when we do things that they don't support, or that they are, I guess, uneducated about, it's hard for them to accept. So being transgender and coming out to your family and friends as being transgender, and letting them know that you want to transition, that's a hard pill to swallow for any parent. That's not something that your parents, would want for you or wish for you, but unfortunately it's not something that you choose. And, for Ryan, he was, beaten, and there's videos that show that his mom, was slapping him and hitting him just because he was trans. And, it's just a heartbreaking video, and it's just terrible that he had to go through that, because he's a great young man. He's really, really great, and he's funny, he's smart, he's he's talented, and I really think he's going to be successful. And I do want to thank you, Ryan, for bringing awareness to this topic. It's something that, we all really need to be aware of, and we need to support his movement. So, Ryan, I just want to let you know that if you ever need anything, or you ever need any support, anything that you need, you have a brother in me, and I'd be more than happy to support you and do anything for you, bro, because, I really hate that you're going through this, and it's just a terrible situation. But you do have, support, and you do have brothers out there, that have your back. But with that being said, to those of you out there that are looking for any type of support or help, if you watch Jace's video, he's our Sunday guy. He put a lot of phone numbers, and he put up a lot of sources or resources for you all. There's hotlines, and there's places that will help you if you are going through any type of abuse, or if you need to talk to anybody, or if you need any kind of help. So I do recommend watching his video. He provided a lot of great information. So make sure you guys go check out Jace's video. And also Drew, our Tuesday guy, the guy who put up his video before me, he talked about going through abusive situations as well. Abusive mentally and physically from his mother and his friends, and different things like that. And his video was really, really great, and it was very touching. And it's good to see his perspective, and to see how he overcame those obstacles. And he's a really, really great man today. He has his own place, he has a great job, and he has a really good support system. So for those of you that do need any advice on how to get through it, reach out to Drew, man. I'm sure that he has a lot of great insight, and a lot of great information that he can give to you guys. And I really think that this topic, abuse is something, it's a problem in the United States, and it's a problem all around the world. But it's really, really great that, there are hotlines now, and there are resources out there, for the trans community and for the cis community that are in situations like this. Because I know when I was growing up, there may have been a hotline, and there were support systems, or different charities or different organizations that would help you, but they weren't. I guess they weren't as well known as they are now. So fortunately for me, I have a great support system, and when I came out to my mother, um, when I came out to her, when I identified as a lesbian, she may not have agreed and she may not have understood, but she did support me. I actually had a family member who told me that I wasn't allowed in her house because I was in the LGBT community, and my mother was like the first one there. Like, she had my back, she supported me, and I'm so grateful to have her and to have my family in my life. Even now that I'm transitioning, she doesn't necessarily agree with it, and I don't think that she doesn't agree with it because she just doesn't want it for me. I think she just doesn't really agree with it because she just doesn't understand. But even still, she still supports me. If there was somebody that tried to hurt me or somebody that was discriminated against me, I know my mother would be the first person to have my back, and she would be there to support me. And I'm just so grateful that I have a mother like mine. She's always been there for me. And it's sad that, well, it's hard for me sometimes to really just be thankful for my support system, because I know that there are guys out there that don't have support systems, like I do. And I'm sure there's guys out there that have better support systems than I do. But the guys that just don't have any support systems at all, I know that it has to be hard, because even with the support system that I have, it's still hard for me. So I could never, well, it's just hard for me to imagine not having a support system at all, and then the people that are in my life that are supposed to protect me and love me unconditionally are the ones that are beating me and abusing me because I'm transgender. That would just be so hard. So I can only imagine what it's like for guys like Ryan that are in situations like he is. I mean, I know it must be terrible, and I know it must be so hard. And for the guys out there that are going through it right now, I just want to let you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there are people there that have your back, and there are people there that support you. So just keep taking it one day at a time. It's gonna get better. So I mean, and for those of you out there that are watching right now, reach out to Ryan if you need any advice. Reach out to Drew. Reach out to Jace. Reach out to me. There are people that support you and are there for you. And I'm sure Ryan would love to help any guys and help you guys get support or help you find resources. I know that he would be more than willing to do that. He's a really great guy. Make sure you also check out his video. But, I just feel like, the parents out there that don't understand, if your kid is transitioning or you think your kid's transgender, even if you don't understand it, just try to be supportive. Just try to love your kid unconditionally. Reach out to a therapist. There are counselors. There's different people that can help you understand and help you and your child get on the same page, because there's nothing worse than, losing your child over something that they can't control. Being transgender is not a choice. Maybe it is a choice to transition, but it's almost not a choice, because it's kind of like, if you don't transition, you're going to live a life that's just unfulfilled. You're going to live a life, you're never truly going to be happy. You're never truly going to feel, like you're complete. And I know as a parent, why would you want your child to live their life just never truly happy? Why, would you want that for your child? I know that you don't want that for your child. So just try to be understanding. Reach out for support, but just, the worst thing that you can ever do is beating your child and trying to exert that power or that authoritative role. That is the worst thing that you can do. Abuse is never good in any situation, but abusing your child, because they want to transition, because they are not happy with themselves, because, they feel like they know that they were born into the wrong body. I mean, could you just imagine being on the other end of it and being the person that is beaten for something that you can't control? It's just terrible. It's a terrible thing. And I just really encourage anybody who is a parent and has a transgender child, to educate yourself. Reach out to to be educated so that you know what your child's going through. And to the children out there, the teenagers, young adults that are being abused or going through these situations, find people that have either been through what you've been through or reach out to anybody for support. You are not alone. There are people there that can help you and that are willing to help. And there are also people out there who have been through what you are going through. So, you're not alone. The parents, the children, the young adults, you are not alone. There's always somebody that has been there, that has done that. And, unfortunately, there are many transgender children that have committed suicide, even young adults that feel like there's no alternative and they would just rather not live their life. They'd rather just take their life than live the way that they are living. So I know that the parents out there, you don't want that for your child. So I just encourage you, please, just reach out for help. Don't take it there. Do not abuse your child, even if it's physically, mentally. Just don't do it. It's the worst thing that you can do. So, I don't know. Make sure you guys check out Jace's video. Again, it was a really great video, and it has a lot of information. This topic, this is a really sensitive topic, I'm sure, for a lot of people, and I'm sure that it triggers, a lot of bad memories for people that have already been through it and have lived past it. So, to those guys that are at the end of the tunnel, just kudos to you. Like, you're amazing for, being able to get through it. The guys that are there, again, just reach out to some of the older brothers, for help, support. There's hotlines, there's resources. There are people there for you. There's people that have your back. So, Ryan, again, I just want to thank you for, bringing awareness to this topic. You are a great guy, and I'm so happy that you are able to be in a household that supports you and loves you. I'm so happy for you, dude, and I hope that you do great things, and I know that you're going to do great things, and I know that you're going to bring a lot of awareness to this topic, and I just think it's a great thing that you're doing. This is a really great topic, and I really enjoyed making this video. And if any guys out there, you need anybody to talk to, or you need any help or anything, reach out to me. I will be there for you any time of day, any time of week. It doesn't matter. I'll be there for you. So, again, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Check me out on Instagram or Facebook, and make sure you check out the other guys' videos. They were really great videos. Make sure you tune in for the rest of the week. Make sure you like and subscribe. We really appreciate all the support that you guys give, and thank you so much for watching the video. Peace, guys.